Hi, I'm Velvet, and we're going to share a little world according to Velvet report. What's happening right now? Lots of buzz on in the news about all of these natural phenomena that are occurring, and I'm going to start with space weather because that's kind of, in my experience and observation, that's where a lot of this stuff can start. So there's currently, we're in the midst of a geomagnetic storm. The solar winds are at almost 750 kilometers per second, which is around 2,500 miles per second. My mind can't grasp that speed. But anyway, so this wind, solar wind, full of fast moving electrons, is hitting the field of the planet. And as humans on this planet, it's also hitting our field. So what I've said before is that can stir up emotions. It can cause our own internal earthquakes and fires and floods, depending on whatever emotions we have stored in our field that we haven't processed. On a physical level, there was an 8.1 magnitude earthquake in Mexico. There's 3 hurricanes heading towards the east coast of our country. And here in Montana, we're surrounded by fires, and something that is affecting me personally is my beloved cedars in the park are under threat. I can only hope that because they're old, they've been through fires before, that they can withstand this. If not, just remember that cedars hold wisdom. And so if those trees do burn, there is a release of wisdom. That's how I perceive it. I've been struggling a lot over the last year with the death of trees. I cry every time a tree dies. It really is hitting me. And so if the cedars don't withstand the fire, then there is some new wisdom that will be released. At least that's what I'd like to think. So the other things that are happening now is, there's this unrest, there's this social, all these things happening on the geopolitical level with North Korea, and all of this stuff is like stirring us all up. And it feels like, to me, I expected this stuff a few years ago because of my studies of the Mayan calendar. And so on some level, I'm not surprised, and nor am I afraid. I feel like I've been preparing for this. And so I ask you to join me in my next video. We're going to talk a little bit about how I feel like the Mayan calendar is connected to this, and how you can be prepared without being afraid.